Our region's enjoying a taste of Hollywood at the moment. Two big-name British actors are currently shooting a film about the aftermath of the Munich air disaster. It claimed 23 lives, mainly Manchester United players and football reporters. That was back in 1958. David Tennant and fellow Scottish actor Dougray Scott are two of the main stars in the film called United. It's been shot in a series of locations across the northeastern Cumbria. Adele Robinson's been given an exclusive backstage pass.
Tragic events retold with a cast of 34. The true story of Manchester United's so-called Busby Babes, 8 of whom were killed in the Munich plane crash in 1958. And with two big names in the starring roles.
I defy anyone not to be moved by the triumph over adversity, really, that happens in the wake of the crash, and the terrible, tragic loss, the potential of that team.
It still resonates very strongly for the families of the people who died in the crash and for the football club as well. You know, it's obviously a very important part of Man United's history, so you know, I hope that the film does that justice.
And surprisingly, today's scene, the crash, is shot at former shipbuilders Swan Hunters in Newcastle.
Outside, and it just looks like any old disused building. Inside, and it's been transformed into the dressing rooms at Old Trafford. This is one of just 6 sets that have been built to create scenes from the 50s.
What we've done here in Swan Hunter, in an old shipyard, is basically rebuilt an exact replica of the plane that took the team to Belgrade, and it's based completely on the designs and the actual blueprints of the real plane. So the exact number of seats and the seat covers and the decoration, everything's exactly as it was on the original plane.
The rest of the film, again, shot entirely across the northeastern Cumbria.
I've never filmed in the northeast before, but it's been, you know, it's good. It's difficult finding locations for something that's set in 1958. Yeah, it's a great place. It's good, you know, to shoot in different places.
A lot of Carlisle fans might be quite surprised to find out that the Old Trafford scenes were filmed at Brinton Park.
Yes, probably. But there's beautiful old seating there. I mean, it literally comes down to things like that. Well, there's a wonderful bank of old seating, which I think dates back to the 30s. So that was very, very useful to us. And some lovely old stands that we used. I mean, there'll be a bit of CGI trickery to remove some of the... Yeah.
In the meantime, just one more week of filming. But for our very own former Doctor Who, staying in a region with thousands of his lusting female northern fans doesn't seem to faze him.
I have to be honest, I've been fairly unaffected by any of that since I've been up here. I haven't seen a great deal of it.
I don't believe you.
I haven't.
Have you been hiding?
I always hide. I travel under cover of darkness at all times.
There you go, ladies. Nighttime seems to be the best time to catch a glimpse. Or you could just wait until the film comes out in autumn next year. Adele Robinson, BBC Look North, Newcastle.
Yeah, it should be a fascinating